The following program is intended for mature audiences.
In this episode, we talk about Kendrick Lamar being the #1 rapper in the world, Craig.
DNA.
Joe Budden and DJ Academics got a sleeper hit with Everyday Struggle on Complex. And your boy Wiz Khalifa dropped a new app for the weed smokers. Find out more about his artistic ignorance with the Truth Be Told podcast, bitch!
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
Welcome back to the Truth Be Told podcast for some artistic ignorance with who? Me, R-I double F to the A, Riffa, and my partner.
That's right. It's
B-I double G.
Man, you just gonna
I'm gonna cut you off. UU.
That's right. It's your boy Big UU, BIGGW. It's 2 G's cause I'm bigger than big and 2 U's cause I'm bigger than you.
Ho!
You know what I'm saying? That's right. We back once again. It's the Truth Be Told podcast hosted by Trillmatic.com. You know what I'm saying? And, we got a lot of hip hop shit to talk about today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But before we get into all that, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Podcast websites. And so for anybody that's trying to figure out what podcast websites is, you can easily find out by going to Trillmatic.com/podweb. That's PODWEB. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so basically what that is, if you're new to podcasting, they pretty much got your back. You know what I'm saying?
Got you covered.
That's right. So it's everything you need to create, grow, and monetize your podcast. I'm talking about website creation and development, unlimited podcast hosting, 24/7 personal support. Just a simple drag and drop design interface and a lot more. Okay.
Way more.
Tons more. All right. It's simple, powerful, scalable. You can grow your own online platform with your own voice and on your own terms. So to get the podcast website, you can easily get there by going to Trillmatic.com/PODWEB.
And we got a special thing for you there.
That's right. What we got, fool?
We got an audience discount coupon. And the code is HostMe. And if you do that, if you go through there and you put that code in, you get $10 off a month for the rest of your life.
That's right. For the rest of your life.
What was the price again?
I think it was like 97, but now you're paying 87, you know what I'm saying? 87? Yeah, a month, you know what I mean? Hey, but it's worth it.
But it's worth it because you get everything. Right. You're going to pay that much, if not more, if you go different places.
Yeah.
So
you get your podcast hosting, your website, all that in one place. It makes you an RSS feed. You can submit your shit straight to iTunes, Google Play, the whole nine.
You got the support 24 hours?
That's right.
What?
Yeah. So in order to get to that, one more time for y'all, it's Trillmatic.com/podweb.
Yes.
All right.
Popping bottles on you now.
Really popped out the Henny. Real quick though, I gotta ask you a question about how you say coupon. Because you say coupon.
Coupon, yeah.
I say coupon.
Coupon.
But I hear you say coupon. What's up with that?
It's that coupon light, bro.
What the fuck is this?
It's different lingo. It's different.
I don't know.
Yeah? You ain't never heard coupon?
I never
never heard that?
No, I never.
I've never heard coupons because I could have sworn it started with a C, not a Q.
You know what? You know what, bro? We're gonna settle this right now.
You're gonna believe the voice on your phone?
Yeah, you damn right.
Coupon. It's because they can't fucking pronounce shit.
You
know how they say my name? Sheriff. It's Sharif, motherfucker.
I don't even want them to fucking say my name because I don't even want them to even. Ariel. Big UU. The fuck out of here. No, we about to
Riffa.
We're about to really see.
It's Riffa.
I'd never hear people say coupon. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like tomato, bro.
Hold on. We about to look this up right now. We just gonna go straight to motherfucking.
I could have did this a while back.
Hold up.
Coupon.
Oh shit.
Coupon.
Oh shit. Hold on. One more time for them boys.
Coupon.
Oh.
The champ is here.
No.
The champ is here.
I'm really upset that you know how to say that you won this. I'm really upset about this.
You thought I was wrong.
No, but if you look,
you thought I was wrong.
It does say coupon, and then it says Q.
Q. you.
So I guess you can say it both ways.
You can say it either way. It's about,
That's right.
We're both winners.
So listen,
the
people,
champs are here.
There's no right way to say coupon.
Or coupon.
Or coupon. All right? You're both right. All right? So if there's
no
anybody arguing about this shit right now, it's been settled.
We've been settled it. We've
right?
settled that
but
shit.
Dictionary.com app will say coupon. All right.
We've gotten it.
Yeah.
We've done it. We probably clarify that shit for a lot of people.
No,
Right now. They're
somebody
like,
like
I was saying it right this whole time. Some people are like, I was saying it wrong.
Yeah, I've been saying coupon my whole life.
You weren't saying it wrong. You were saying it right, no matter what.
It right. But
we had them scared for a minute. We both were going over there. They're like, I've never heard that way. Other people were saying it. People start biting their nails and shit when they were saying, I'm going to play it. And then you verify. They played it and they said coupon, but it does say KYOO. So
it does Q.
Yeah,
it has KOO for coupon and then KYOO for
so it's an alternative way to say it.
Right.
I guess they're both American.
Alt fact.
Yeah.
Nah, but
FYI.
Yeah.
That's the more you learn right there for today.
The more you know.
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking put that little sound in there. The more you know. With the rainbow and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we're gonna get into this motherfucking podcast, man. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. We appreciate y'all. You know
Thank you. Thank you, Trillions.
Yes, man. If y'all haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio.
Oh, yes.
Wherever you listen to podcasts. Shout out to people that's been checking us out on YouTube. We're slowly growing up there, you know what I'm saying?
It needs to build.
It does need to build.
If we bring it, they will come.
Listen, people, what I need you to do is, I know some of y'all don't subscribe on YouTube. Y'all let the algorithm tell you what to watch next. I'm telling you to fucking subscribe, alright?
Now.
Create a fucking account. You probably already got one with your Gmail.
Hit the subscribe button.
Just go hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
And go hit that bell too so you get the notification.
Right.
Do that. Hit that bell.
Get the notifications, baby.
Get that notification.
Comment, because we comment back on there, fool. So we want to hear what y'all like really got to say about some of our opinions. So if you got some shit you want to say, to us, we're going to respond back to you. Straight up.
Whether good or bad.
Better not be bad.
Whether you're on the fence.
Hey, fam, it better not be bad because you're going to kiss these hands, you know what I'm saying?
You can kiss these verbal hands.
Right. These keyboard
hands.
Keyboard punches. Your boy K-Dot, a.k.a. Kendrick Lamar, a.k.a. Kung Fu Kenny.
That's my boy.
That's your boy. That's my boy.
That's our boy.
That's our boy. Yeah,
that should be everybody's boy, really, though. If it's not your boy right now, where the fuck you at?
If he's not your boy, you got to be like a...
You have to be under a rock.
I don't want to say under a rock. You got to be like a biggity bitch.
You just got to be a hater.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a big-time hater. Like, he must have fucked you over in the past or something.
You got to be a Drake fan. If you hate on him right now...
You're a Drake fan.
You have to be a Drake fan. You know what I'm saying?
That's where a lot of the hate will come because... Who's number one?
Kendrick Lamar, Duckworth, okay, is number one across pretty much every
fucking
metric,
every list.
Let's
just say every fucking
across America. Billboard number one single.
His whole album's on the Billboard,
which Drake has done before.
Yeah,
but they were all kind of corny songs.
Yeah, and there was a lot of ladies that put it there.
There was a lot of ladies.
This is like, coming.
Hey, that's my boo.
And everyone knows, like, if you make music for the ladies, it's gonna sell.
I thought you were gonna be like it's gay, but
it's gonna sell because a lot of ladies are more prone to go out and buy your shit. They want it. They got to be on top of it. They want it, or their guy buys it for them for a gift because they want things like that.
Wait a minute.
If you hip hop,
who's buying a Drake album for the girl as a gift? Like he's got a rose.
People at Complex.
The writers at Complex, they got like a fucking rose. They got like a box of chocolates. They got a rose in their mouth, and it's a fucking Drake CD in their hand. More life,
and they come in dancing like you do on the fucking Hotline Bling. But when you got K-Dot over here coming out and doing it, everything's on the list,
right?
The whole album. That says a lot. That's hip hop. That's real hip hop right there.
That's the difference between like what Drake did and what Kendrick did, because
it takes a lot more.
Yes, Hotline Bling is okay. Listen, as much as I'm not a Drake, it's a hit.
It's a hit.
It's
I won't deny it.
It's catchy as shit.
Definitely catchy.
I like the song. All right. I just don't like when people be like hip hop king. It's like no, he's not. No, he's not.
That's not hip hop.
But when you have something like DNA. Right, and it's like
Oh my God.
Yes. DNA is fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
In a nutshell, that's
right.
If you want to, if you are new to hip hop,
right,
in this day and age, that is the track you want to hear to know what hip hop is.
Can you imagine all the kids that are listening to Kendrick Lamar right now that's gonna be inspired by him?
I can't.
At this point in time,
it gives me hope that hip hop will really come back.
Right.
Like not now,
not
today, not tomorrow, but down the line
right.
for these kids that are hearing it, that are getting inspired and starting to write, and he's their favorite rapper, so they're going to be inspired by him. Mm-hmm. Those artists that we're going to get,
style and
those artists we're going to get, phenomenal. I can't wait. Yeah, they're going to be good.
I've been hearing.
I'm about to drink straight out the bottle.
Yeah, I pay attention to a lot of up and coming hip hop.
Yeah,
with Trinidad.com, I pay attention to a lot of it, and for a long time, I've been hearing a lot of like mini Drakes out there, and just recently, probably like the past maybe 5 or 6 months, I've been hearing a lot of mini Kendricks. Like I'm starting to see his influence. You know what I'm saying? I can see like the little youngsters that's coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Shot.
I'm good, man. I don't want no shots.
Shot.
No, man, I don't want no shots, man. You trying to get me fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Half shot.
Dog. Yeah. You ever see Who Framed Roger Rabbit? When he would drink the liquor and he would go like fucking berserk. That's me, bro. Okay. That's me.
Well, let's get back to K-Dot. Let's get back to K-Dot. Let's get off the Henny.
Yeah, you gonna take your shot over there, man. Nah, but as I was
that's
saying,
to the album right there.
Yeah, man. Just shout out to Kendrick. Shout out everything he's doing right now, man.
Nah, I mean he basically flipped the game upside down, right. Like the way it's been, and you know what I'm saying. It's with all that mumble rap that has been taking the top light from hip hop. People have been categorizing it as hip hop when it's it's not hip hop.
Right.
For this to come back out, those rappers don't know what to do. They're probably mumbling to themselves right now.
You know what though? They don't. They show a lot of love to Kendrick. They recognize Kendrick as the spitter. They recognize him as like hip hop, like God. I've noticed this. Like none of them ever say anything bad. Nobody ever says.
They better not.
No, they when they talk about Kendrick, they say he's phenomenal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I never heard any of the mumble rappers, but it's not the. I'm also.
But they probably deep down still think they better.
No, 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 hell no.
They better not.
You think Lil Uzi Vert thinks he's better than Kendrick Lamar?
Well, they said a lot of people.
For
hey,
real?
who was it? Who was it? Who said that Drake is better than Pac and Biggie and all them or whatever? Because then they probably do think that person probably does.
No,
think
that was fuck. Who was that? It wasn't even the person. It was actually Lil Yachty. It wasn't even Lil Yachty. It was some people that were around him
with him. Okay,
he recorded it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they think that. You know what I mean?
Well, hopefully now it's with DNA and with this album, you know what I'm saying, this can really flip that game back up and get people to come back to that really want real hip hop.
Right.
On top. You know what I'm saying?
The DNA video was pretty. We didn't get to talk about that the last time. We talked about the song, but we didn't get to talk about
the video.
The actual video, which has been out for almost a week now, so it's kind of old news. But
we
should still talk about it.
Yeah. Because it came out right after our last one, so
yeah, it did.
It's not our fault.
It's not our fault.
We would have talked about it.
Yeah, we would have, but we're getting here kind of late. Yeah. What do you think of the? What do you think about Don Cheadle?
Don Cheadle's performance was awesome.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he's a phenomenal actor. First off, so he was a good choice because he goes in there and then he even comes down. He looks like he's actually spitting it. Like if it was his song, the way his movements, his mannerism, he's moving and he starts swinging, you know what I'm saying, kicking the damn chair over when he gets hyped. I loved it, you know what I'm saying? And then how they did the whole, the day the earth stood still type feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit was dope, you know what I'm saying? The whole scheme, like people probably don't even know that's where it's from. You know what I'm saying?
No, a lot of people don't know. They don't know.
Go watch that movie, you'll really understand that video a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just that much more.
Right. We were talking about Kendrick and the whole kung fu thing, and he definitely came out.
Second part,
yeah, we talked about it last episode. We talked about him kind of stealing kind of Lupe's thunder a little bit, with the samurai, and
we're talking about that. We went in depth with it.
He did go in depth,
and then he did it again.
He did it again, yeah. He performed at Coachella with it too.
He did.
Like, he had a guy come out with like a sword. And
oh shit!
Yeah, like they did like the real deal, and I'm like. Okay, you had a guy come out with the sword, but Lupe actually had the sword in his hands.
Did it.
He actually got the moves with the sword. Lupe, a lot of people don't know is Lupe is a black belt. You know what I'm saying?
Lupe kick your ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he really is into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you know you're really into that. Especially when he came into that, like, he came into the game already showing that type shit.
Right, he did. Yeah.
He didn't adopt it. He didn't adopt it. He was already showing it full blown. Like, he was letting people know, I'm into this.
Right. If y'all haven't heard it, make sure you go check out Lupe Fiasco's Gold Watch. And just listen to a lot of his references in there. You'll be like, damn, this motherfucker really is on this shit. But but back to the motherfucking video. I thought the video was dope.
The video was real dope.
One of the things that I enjoyed about the video, probably the most, was Schoolboy Q at the end. I just like seeing Schoolboy Q because, like, when I see Kendrick doing his shit, and I see Schoolboy Q, I feel like not only is lyrical hip hop winning, but I kind of feel like gangster hip hop is kind of winning too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what I tell you though, many podcasts back where I said gangster hip hop is not dead.
I still think gangster hip hop is dead, right? But I do believe that there's people that, I said it, but I believe that for the most part, it's dead in the mainstream world. It's dead.
People keep it alive though, and I love that.
There's always that aspect. That aspect's never gonna
go away. There's always gonna be underground people that keep it alive for sure.
Of course.
And then every once in a while we'll get that taste of someone putting it out there on the mainstream. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it'll never be full blown. I understand that.
I enjoyed seeing Schoolboy Q throw up the gang signs.
Oh yeah.
And all that shit.
All them niggas was throwing up gang signs.
Yeah, I enjoyed that shit so much.
I did too.
The reason I enjoyed that shit is because
it took me back to the 90s, bro.
I don't even want to see. There's that, but there's
and back to school.
You know, this whole shit came. This shit came out about because of Geraldo and what he said about Kendrick and how he's ruining black people with his rap music or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed it. He came out because it was like, all right, fine, I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be that. And I feel like that's what he was kind of doing.
It's like, basically like in your face.
Yeah.
If that's what you saying I am, or that's what you want me to be, I'm gonna fucking do it.
Right. I'm just gonna fucking do it. You know what I'm saying?
And it basically is, if you're gonna blame me for this, might as well fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm already gonna be blamed if I didn't do it, might as well fucking do it then if I'm gonna be blamed.
Right. And Schoolboy Q had one of the better albums that came out. Like pure just hip hop album. I feel like he probably should have won a Grammy. You know what I'm saying?
He really should have.
He really the last Grammy.
His album was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking loved it. He had hits, the jams, the singles were fucking off.
He had probably the best music video with the John Muir. That was probably one of the best music videos I've seen in
that shit
years.
Was fucking,
you know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Yeah. So shout out to TDE.
They doing things. Yeah. They when aren't they? That's the thing.
Right.
Good for them. Right. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them. Kendrick.
Keep killing it, Kenny. Keep killing it.
Keep killing it, Kung Fu Kenny.
Keep killing it. Keep chopping them up.
Yeah. He just announced his tour too.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got a tour that he's headlining. Travis Scott's gonna be on the tour.
Fuck yeah.
Which I don't know if you heard that Goosebumps song.
Nah.
But that song is fire.
I gotta hear it.
I get those goosebumps every time, man. Yeah, that song is fire, bro. It's fire. Shout out to them. And, you know, I didn't like it when I first heard it. I liked it, but I didn't like Kendrick's verse on it when I first heard it.
And it grew on you.
It just grows on you, bro. Like, if you hear it enough times, like, you realize how dope his verse actually is. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. It's different when you hear it. I'll play it for you after the podcast.
I'm actually probably going to like it, enjoy his verse immediately just based off of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I already know that I'm expecting to like it later anyways. Right. So I'm probably going to enjoy it and look into it further than you did when you first heard it. I'm pretty sure.
Which what's interesting is the concert that he's doing. He doesn't have that many shows lined up right now. I think he maybe has like maybe 15 or 20.
Yeah.
So I thought he was gonna do more, but I started realizing that like, dog, this motherfucker's gonna be doing fucking arenas.
I didn't see sold out arenas.
I didn't see Austin on there.
No,
it's in Dallas and Houston, but they didn't have one in Austin. Because I started thinking like the fucking Austin, what's that Frank Irwin said?
Yeah, it's not a fucking arena.
It's not big enough.
It's not. They do circuses there.
It's big, but it's not that big.
Yeah, they do a lot of concerts there. I've been to many concerts there, you know what I'm saying?
I went to the Glow in the Dark concert.
I saw Bone Thugs and Harmony when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Over there, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's a big place, but it's not going to be
Kanye West. I mean, not Kanye West, for Kendrick Lamar, Travis Scott, and
it's not big enough.
Drum, it's not big enough. It's not big enough. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't.
So if he does come to Austin, shout out. But I don't think he's gonna make it to Austin because he's gonna be doing stadiums.
Everybody else is gonna have to make a trip. Yeah. You know what he'd have to do? He'd have to do like the UT stadium.
Do you think that's big enough?
Maybe it ain't. Frank Irwin, but see, it's a shape difference. So I'm thinking because it's long, right? Whereas Frank Irwin's a circle,
right? I went to the Frank Irwin Center to catch the Glow in the Dark tour. This is around when Kanye dropped Graduation.
Yeah,
and it was Kanye, N.E.R.D., Lupe Fiasco, and for some strange reason Rihanna. I don't know why she was there, and she was like the co-headliner. So it went Lupe Fiasco, he kind of opened.
What?
Yeah, this is back. You know what I'm saying? And then it was N.E.R.D. But by this, when Lupe was there, when I got in there, Lupe was probably like halfway done with his set. There wasn't any people in there.
Yeah. And
then it was fucking N.E.R.D. And then they had more people in there. And they played their old jams, like, you can take this lap dance here for free.
Oh, baby, you want me?
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you want me?
Shit like that.
Oh, baby, you want me?
Fucking lap dance
for real.
Free.
Yeah.
That's a classic, though.
That is classic.
Fucking classic.
That video was raw.
Hey, that shit was classic.
Yeah, that shit was.
And then it was Rihanna. And I don't know why Rihanna was on this, but,
tagging along.
And then Kanye did his shit. This bitch that's a pretty big. They weren't as big as an artist then as they are now, but they sold that bitch out though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, like when I went out there back when I was young and shit as a kid for those concerts like with Bone and shit, and I went to many concerts, Boys to Men,
right?
I mean a whole bunch. I mean a lot of fucking concerts growing up when I was a little kid. Yeah, and when I went over there and they were always sold out. They were always sold out. You know what I'm saying? But hell, I went to a Nickelodeon thing when I was a kid over there.
Really? What'd you go see?
I didn't get slimed though. I was hoping they'd call me because they always call the seat. So I was like, please call this seat. I was all waiting, and there was an empty seat next to me. I was like, I'll take both these seats. If they call it out when I'm going on.
You never got called on.
Nah.
It was a kid's. Listen, everybody. It was a kid's. For our age, it was a kid's dream to get slimed.
Yeah, they don't understand. They don't know what that is.
They don't understand crawling out of the nose and fucking double dare.
They don't understand.
Digging through the boogers for the flags.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying?
They don't know. They don't know what that is.
I understand that shit to salute your shorts. Was that what it's called? Salute my shorts?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Some shit like that.
It was some shit like that, but they don't know about that.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Shit was dope. But with that arena, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't. It's not as big to sell out for K-Dot. It really ain't. And for Travis Scott,
he would sell it out.
I mean, not sell out. Yeah, he'd sell it out, but it ain't big enough. The thing is, they'd have so many people outside angry that they didn't get in.
Oh, because everybody's. If you do Austin and you don't do San Antonio, you got people coming from fucking San Antonio, Killeen, probably Waco,
all the surrounding areas. Just all Central Texas.
That's way too many fucking people for Frank Irwin, bro.
Yeah. That's the thing. Not too many. It'd be sold out, and there'd be a lot of angry people. You know what I'm saying? That would be like, damn, you should have did it at a bigger place. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to K-Dot. He's doing big things. You know what? What I love is that he is like one of the only artists out there that's bringing that artistic ignorance.
Yeah.
He really is.
He really is. Shout out to Kendrick. Your boy Desiigner was like, hey, fuck NY Radio.
I don't know if that's my boy.
You don't know if he's your boy?
Bunda. No, I'm good.
He's not your boy?
I mean, no.
Let's
like, the songs were catchy. He made some hits that were catchy, but but I honestly originally thought it was Future when I first heard him.
A lot of people
Everybody did.
A lot of people did. I remember I was talking to.
I thought he was Future.
I was talking to my homeboy Nails, and he was like, we were talking about the Pablo album, and he was like, Future's all over that shit. And I was like, no, he's not. He's not over it. He's like, yeah, he is. And he thought it was Future, but it was really fucking. What's his face?
It was Desiigner. What's his face? It shows you that you're not his boy. What's his face?
You want to hear some crazy though? Shout out to Desiigner, but the interesting thing is,
I like that.
The interesting thing is he's talking about fuck NY Radio.
Why?
And people are getting. I'm not sure exactly why. People are getting upset about this. Right? They forget that he's from Brooklyn. They forget. Everybody forgets. This
he comes out
motherfucker's
sounding like he's from Atlanta or some shit. You know what I'm
So
saying?
it looks like a dirty South dude is hating. You know what I'm saying? But he's really not.
He's actually
from there.
he's actually shitting on his own home turf. Like he's basically saying, fuck them for basically maybe not supporting him because he doesn't sound like New York.
He's basically Pimp C.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
his own radio station.
Pretty much.
The soul of Pimp C lives on.
Shout out to Desiigner.
Shout out to Desiigner. You know what I'm saying?
He's going against the grain.
You went against him when you were like, yo, he's not my boy, but
shout out to him.
A lot of people don't know that. It's like, yo, he's from NY. Is he allowed to say fuck NY radio?
He is.
He's from New York. Sorry,
he's
guys.
certified all right to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not allowed to deny him of saying that. That's his opinion. He ain't stepping out of. He's not staying out of his boundaries. Stepping out of his boundaries.
He's not. He didn't go to Atlanta and say fuck Atlanta radio.
Exactly. He didn't go to the West Coast and say
that shit.
Fuck the box.
Because he might get killed.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't say nothing like
shot
that.
In the face.
He would get fucking murdered. Shout out to the box. Shout out to all them radio stations. They doing good things and shit.
Right.
You know, they good. But he shit on his own shit.
Do you think that it's over for Desiigner?
Oh. When you shit on your own radio shit, or just pretty much period?
To be honest with you, I heard a couple of his news tracks and I was like, I'm not really feeling these. Yeah, because I was trying to get into him, but I just really couldn't get into him. You know what I'm saying?
You thought he had, you thought he had a future?
Shit.
Did you think he did? Like, were you hoping? You thought he was a prospect, basically?
Riffa, you over here dropping bars? You thought he was the future?
No.
Oh shit, you over here dropping bars, y'all.
Bars, nigga.
Bars. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know about my bars, bro.
Nah, but like, I think he had his one hit. I think he's.
You think he just basically was the one hit wonder?
Yeah, I think so.
Basically, kind of got on Future style, used it, got out there, made his shit, and then.
Listen, we've seen this before.
Oh, we have.
Right? You remember Gorilla Black? Okay, we've seen this before.
Went with the Biggie sound.
Yes, it was a fire ass song too.
Thought it was Biggie's underground music.
Right. It was a fire song, but I'm sorry, but yeah,
he got an L by you can't do that. You can't come out sound like someone else.
Even in this game where everybody sounds like everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
He should have went with the mumbling because mumblers let mumblers mumble.
He is a mumbler.
Well, he is, but he's an auto-tune mumbler.
I had to explain to my girl what he was saying in the hook. I got bros in the linen. He's saying twisting dope, lean in the fender.
Yeah, lean in the fender.
Credit cards in the scanners. And now licks in the bando. Black X6. Why this is look like a panda. I had to tell my girl
what he was saying because she couldn't. She thought he was saying panda the whole time.
Yeah. Panda. Hey, listen, bro. It happened to Trinidad James. And he got his one hit.
Yeah.
I told people too when that song came out. Everybody was on him, and I was like, "Bro, this nigga is not gonna last."
Gold's everything.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I like that song, but then I heard a couple of. I listened to his mixtape, and I was like, "I don't like this fucking mixtape. He's not gonna last," and he didn't fucking last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he probably still out here. You know,
he's still probably doing music.
He ain't doing music and doing shows. I've seen him mixtape,
but he ain't got that single out there no more. Like that.
No. And then Def Jam signed him to like a $2 million deal, bro. They signed Trinidad James to $2 million deal. So and then they dropped him like, I think less than a year later. Maybe a year later.
But he made that money so he can keep going with his own music and his own endeavor on his own time.
Yeah, but if nobody cares, nobody cares.
Well, if he probably has some kind of following. He can be locally famous.
Shit. Goddamn. He could be the little Kiki of his town.
Oh, goddamn. Did you really win? What?
I take alert.
What? Listen.
Hey,
Kiki the Don is mad.
Kiki, listen.
I fucks with Kiki, man.
I fucks with Kiki, but let's be real. Not dissing Lil Kiki because he's legendary in Texas, but
legendary.
He's legendary in Texas.
Yes.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Especially
like he's in Houston.
Yeah, especially Houston, right? Yeah. Like that's where he's.
Yeah, that's where he thrives. That's where he thrives. Yeah,
right.
But that's a lot of underground rappers do that. So basically, what I'm saying, Trinidad James went underground. You know what I'm saying? He went underground, and you know what? There's good money in underground, and there's less paparazzi and shit like that in your face always when you're underground. So it is. I think it's a blessing to be more underground.
And he still gets paid every time that. He still gets paid every time that Bruno Mars does the "Don't Believe Me, Just Watch."
Yep.
Every time that shit plays somewhere, he gets a little bit of money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He's good.
Yeah. So
as long as Bruno Mars keep making his hits.
That song's a fucking. That's gonna
go
gonna
forever. Yeah, that's gonna be on
track.
Commercials, on movies.
Right.
You know,
Check this out.
like, oh, God.
Side note. I'm not gonna tell you how, but I've been consuming the R&B station a lot, 103.1, and they play the fuck out of Bruno Mars.
He's getting in his feelings.
Listen.
He's getting in his feelings.
Wait. I'm subjected to it. I'd rather not listen to it, but I have to because the circumstances I'm in. But
yeah.
The song that Bruno Mars got, the fucking what's the song he's got?
Like I said,
it's a fucking hit.
I know he has hit after hit. I've never been a big fan of Bruno Mars.
I've never been a big fan of Bruno Mars either. But this fucking song that he's got is infectious. Like I just can't.
You can't not listen to it.
Jam with that.
You have to move.
You have to. I was like, dog,
he understands. He actually has a formula and he's running with it. Like he understands.
He switches it up.
But he also understands that old feel.
Right.
That almost that funk. Yeah. It is that funk, really. He comes out with funk, and there's not a lot of it out there to where if you're coming out with it, you're going to be winning because people want that still. It's not gone.
That's to get the 24 karat magic in the air.
Yeah. You can go listen to old school funk, and that shit will be.
Look out.
It's just dope. Yeah. Old school shit. Old funk will still ride.
For the hustlers, gangsters, bitches, and your ugly ass friends.
It jams.
That shit is like fucking fire, bro. As much
like
as
you said, he'll be there forever.
Hate this nigga.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not a fan, but I gotta give it up. You know, you gotta give him his props. Yeah. He's shutting it down with his style.
I've heard this song probably 30,000 times in the past 2 months.
Yeah.
And I hate that I hear it so much.
They do play it a lot.
Every time that it plays, I'm just like, man, the hustler, the gangster.
The first thought is, man, they're playing it. Your first thought is, they're playing it again?
Yeah.
And they're like, okay.
Then you tapping your toes.
All right. You start moving. You kind of start doing the whole fucking Chris Tucker shit from fucking Rush Hour and shit.
Yeah.
Start getting into it.
Yeah, shout out to Bruno Mars.
It's hard. Yeah, he makes the music that makes you move even when you don't want to.
Right. So, a lot of people are like talking about the new show on Complex, Everyday Struggle, and it's actually
Joe Budden.
It's actually a sleeper hit. You know what I'm saying? I was actually reading an article from Yo31. He's on DJ Booth. And he actually came to the same realization that I did. He just put it out in an article for everybody to see. But I actually came to the same realization. For those of y'all that don't know, Complex is hired on Joe Budden and DJ Academics to do a hip hop style show that's kind of resembles ESPN's First Take,
or Undisputed, Fox Sports 1. Yeah,
right. And
probably the smartest thing Complex has done.
Probably the smartest thing they've done. And on top of that, I remember when Joe Budden started his podcast. And I was like, fuck no. The last thing we need is rappers doing podcasts. You know what I'm saying? He was like one of the first people to ever do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a pure rapper that was still kind of in the game rapping, doing his podcast.
Had his own thing on the side, his podcast, interviewing people, other artists.
And I was like, how's this going to work? He's an artist. He talks to all these people. These are his peers. And
he's going to give his criticism that is possibly going to be damaging to relationships.
And it has been.
And he's turned into it. He's had beefs and shit with people because of opinions.
Because of his opinions on the podcast.
Just words.
You know what I'm saying? But now when I see him lined up,
people get hurt.
I go, damn. I came to the realization that what's wrong with old wash rappers adding their commentary to hip hop the way the old wash football and basketball players add their commentary to current sports situations.
There's nothing wrong with it at all.
There's nothing wrong with it at all.
The problem with the people who get mad at him when he was doing it on just his podcast and shit, they're getting too much. They're getting in their feelings too much. Yeah. It's something they could build off of. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you an opinion from the outside. He's not shitting on you because he's trying to do more numbers or he's trying to sell more records.
Right.
He's actually, if he's shitting on you, it's because he knows you can do better.
Right.
And he's basically pointing out some things that you might need to work on.
Right.
Go back to the drawing board and work on those things.
Right.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You get that shit every day
but you
from nobodies, from people that you don't know. Like, just your everyday Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Here you go again with the bars, bruh.
Yeah.
Everyday Joe, you got the bars.
I'm on it, bro.
You got the bars tonight, nigga.
Bars!
You know what I'm saying?
No. But you know what I'm saying?
No, it's dope.
That.
I think it's a dope concept for them to do it. I finally feel like Complex has some real hip hop shit going on for the first time in, I don't know, fucking 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great. I think it's good for just hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? I think it also gives, and you guys can read. I'm gonna link the DJ Booth article in the show notes because I fucks with DJ Booth. Yeah. And I'm gonna link Yo 31 on there and tell him I sent you. Tell him Big UU sent you over here from the podcast. You know,
straight up.
He wrote a good piece on hip hop artists, them reaching their end of their career and still being able to have some sort of career associated with hip hop.
Yeah.
And this is a great fucking way
still be affiliated
for you to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
There's Undisputed and there's First Take, but there's a million other,
other
there's
shows
Mike and Mike and there's
and not just that,
shit,
just broadcasters itself. You know what I'm saying? Announcers, analysis are all the time X whatever they are doing, and they're talking about that. You know, they're reporting on that shit.
Right.
Like that's it's perfect for hip hop. Hip hop don't have that.
Hip hop
needs that.
It does need that because a lot of people don't know that hip hop is kind of a blood sport. It was like kind of a blood sport. It's kind of toned down now, but I think this helps it be a little bit more.
Yeah, someone shoved the Tampax in there.
Oh shit! God damn!
And it ain't a blood sport no more.
Yeah, it's not a blood sport. It's just a blood.
It's just clogged. No, that's so fucking bad. Bad.
This is so fucking sexist to you right now.
Oh no, that was bad.
There's a female hip hop head right now that's going. That's some bullshit.
That's fucked up, man. You can only laugh at that. That's just funny compared to
the dislike on YouTube. She's fucking unsubscribing on iTunes. Thanks a lot, Sharif. You had bars and now you don't got shit.
Man, right? Stop hating. That shit was like, if your favorite hip hop artist said that shit, you'd have been like, that shit's dope.
I don't know.
Kung Kenny said that shit.
I do not know.
Clogging up the game like a Tampax. Daddy, you know, them niggas would be like, that shit's rough. Yeah, fuck that shit.
The women do. Hey, listen. Right now on Twitter.
That's not even being disrespectful. That's just some real shit.
Women are destroying Shea Moisture. The company right now. Women don't play. All right.
Oh, they don't play.
They don't fucking play.
I'm gonna hear from this. I probably will.
Yeah, I hope you do.
I hope you do.
Hope you fucking
what
do.
An asshole. Right. Should have heard what he said off the air.
Nah, man, but yeah, man. Another thing too that I enjoyed. If y'all haven't watched it yet, it's kind of old. It's almost about 2 weeks old.
Oh yeah.
Joe Budden and fucking DJ Academics running up in Complex's offices and confronting. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to give him any props, but they confronted. I'm pretty sure when you watch this video, you're gonna know his name. But they confronted a writer at Complex that just, some of these motherfuckers, they just be tossing shit out there. They don't really talk from like a true hip hop.
They basically are speaking hearsay, she say type shit, or just a rumor even, or they're just saying some bullshit. They're just saying some bullshit, exactly, just for clicks,
just for like clickbait and shit.
Just hit the button.
Yeah.
Just watch because you think, what the fuck is he talking about? Then you hear it and you're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Here's why Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt is the worst album of all time. What? You know what I'm saying?
Like, where did you come up with that conclusion?
That's the type of shit Complex be right.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's sad. They reach a lot. They just, and they're reaching for that hit. You know what I'm saying? Just for that hit.
But see, it fucks up the culture when y'all do that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It fucks it up.
You can't do that.
It takes away from the integrity of that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
There's people that are really trying to tune in and get informed of real shit.
Right.
And you're over here giving them falsifying fake news basically type shit.
Right.
And some people actually run with it.
They do run with
it. They eat it up thinking it's real. Yeah. Then they start talking and that's when the gossip and the rumor spreads like a fucking disease.
Yeah,
and they fucking
shit.
Yeah. It's bad.
So fuck you, Complex. You know what's real crazy? Damon
You're
Dash.
fucking slipping.
Damon Dash was. You know what?
Hey, fuck you, Complex. But you know what? Joe Budden, put them all on blast and get them out of there, like you said you're
Like
going
you
to
said,
do.
he's gonna
Get them all out of there.
You know what's crazy?
Bullshitters.
I was. Listen, I'm a fan of Mark Echo's hustle. You know what I'm saying, and what he's done because he built Complex. I'm a fan of like his grind, his hustle. But I also understand what the fuck Damon Dash was talking about when he was saying Mark Echo's a culture vulture. I get what they were talking about now. At first, I didn't really get. I was like, "Why is he hating on him?" But now I kind of see like how that shit is detrimental.
It's got to be the shirts.
I'm just saying, I see how it's detrimental to the hip hop culture and what it stands for and how it breaks down. How they lift up people like Lil Yachty, but then they'll diss somebody like fucking Joe Budden.
Yeah,
you know, like that's
it makes no sense,
and it pushes culture in a way that disrespects. That would be the equivalent of like ESPN doing an article about why Randy Moss is the worst fucking receiver ever
of all time or some shit. Yeah,
some shit like that. And
yeah,
you do this, and it's like,
get
why
the
would you
fuck
do this?
outta here.
Like, why would y'all do this?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not
for
it's
what?
It's not good. Of course, Randy Moss is gonna bust you in your head when he see you.
Fuck yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck, he from the South. He don't play.
That boy's country as fuck.
Country.
He country.
That fool will beat your ass. Beat your ass.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, but shout out to Complex. They made a smart move by picking up DJ Academics and Joe Budden.
Fuck yeah, that was the smartest thing they did because maybe like he said, they're gonna clean house or at least get some people head right, and they're gonna start writing some better shit and start getting their shit back together.
Yeah,
because they started off good.
They did.
And it just slowly but surely all of a sudden faded
I had to
into this.
I had to unfollow them. I had to unfollow the Young Turks recently because
they weren't giving you the real shit. Young Turks
note,
too?
Yeah, I had to unfollow Young Turks because...
What happened with them?
Side note, guys, we're going to go into a little bit of politics here. Not too much. But the Young Turks on Facebook, their videos, they spend every fucking video they're talking about Tomi Lahren. Tomi Lahren, all the fucking time.
I'm basically giving her too much spotlight.
Yeah, and I'm in the comments, I'm like, dog, fucking stop talking about Tomi Lahren. Nobody gives a shit. You want, like, we don't care about this.
Let her fade.
This bitch just die.
Let her fade out.
Let her fade away. She's dying right now. Let her fade the fucking away.
Because if you keep talking about her, you keep her alive.
Right.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible.
And so I said, if they do this shit one more time, I'm done with this shit. And I just did it, and I fucking unfollowed them. I do not follow the Young Turks anymore. When y'all,
I'm pretty sure there's more people that are probably like, I know they've been talking so much about it. Well, unfollow them as well. Maybe they'll get the message.
Right. If somebody comes to me and tells me Young Turks don't talk about Tomi Lahren anymore, maybe I consume some more of their content. As of right now, fuck the Young Turks for that bullshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's too much. Too much.
Nobody
get over it. Get off of it.
All right. Get off this. We off that. You know what I'm saying?
We off that shit. Next.
Yeah. 420 went down this past week.
Blazing amazing. Satellite status.
What'd you do for 420, bro?
Look up to us, bro. Look up to us.
Look up to us.
Because we up there.
Yeah. What'd you do for 420, man?
I get high, he catch contact, we up there. No.
Jesus Christ. I don't smoke, fam. What'd you do?
I will get you back.
Did you smoke good, man?
I took multiple blunts to the face.
Did you do anything different than what you normally do on a day-to-day basis?
It was alright. It was just no. 420 is a year thing for me.
That's what I'm saying.
But
is it really?
But it actually, you get more into it. Like I throw on the Bob Marley shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'll get a new Bob Marley shirt every year for it.
You don't listen to Bob Marley?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll listen to Bob Marley, and I will. You know what I'm saying? Kind of celebrate more. I'll even
pull out the old Cheech and Chong videos.
Pull out a old pipe or a bong I ain't hit in a while. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And yeah, I just watch comedy. Definitely watch something comedy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta laugh. I didn't watch How High.
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Well,
I was gonna watch a Cheech and Chong movie, but I couldn't find one. I was like, man, I don't know them.
While you were doing that, some people dropped some 420 music. Currency dropped something. I expected that from Currency.
Of course.
Wiz actually came out with his 7-year anniversary of his Smash mixtape. The one that everybody seems to think they found Wiz, which is Cushion Orange Juice.
Yeah.
Some of us were listening to Wiz like a couple years before Cushion Orange Juice came out. That was just kind of the culmination of everything.
Yeah.
The point of the big bang for him. You know what I'm saying? But he recently released a 7-year anniversary EP. He had a couple tracks on there. He fucked Ricardo. It came out pretty dope. It actually had a vintage kind of Wiz Khalifa sound. You know what I mean? But
that is good to hear.
Yeah, what was interesting was he released a farm app, a weed farm app.
Yes,
to go along with that.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah,
you can get an app that Wiz Khalifa put together.
I'm actually gonna download that and try to play it and see what it's about. You know
it seems like it's about growing and selling your crop. You know what I'm saying?
Crops of weed.
Yeah, it's like trying to, Yeah. I guess it's you're trying to get rich selling that digital weed.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that it's probably an interesting game.
Yeah, I bet it is. Because
a lot of these games that they come out with are, and then now they have like in-app purchases and shit like that.
I wonder if like the number one, like the person who's ranked number one on that game in the world or in
is
the
him
nation or something, or not is him. I wonder if that person is like if Wiz Khalifa would like visit them and like you gotta smoke weed if you're like this into it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kick it with you. I'm gonna fly you out type shit.
Smoke some of that Khalifa
smoke
Kush.
You out.
You ever had Khalifa Kush?
Nah, I have not had Khalifa Kush.
Yo,
I've had a lot of weed in my life, but not Khalifa Kush.
That shit will have you out.
Shit, 420 back in the day, we used to fucking put multiple cigar papers together to make a super blunt.
Yeah,
and we fucking roll like half an ounce.
Have you heard of the? I was watching damn, I don't know what I was watching on, but I think they said it was a Snoop Dogg. Who the fuck was it? They had some shit called Moon Rock.
Oh, I heard about that more. I have not smoked none, but that shit looks
Snoop said
amazing.
It's too much for him.
Well, I bet.
And then he said they made another one that was even stronger than that. He was saying like the normal weed, like the normal like really high potency weed is like 15-20% THC.
Nowadays, yeah. Back in the day, it was like 3. Yeah. Back in the day,
he said the Moon Rock is like 40 or 50%, and then the Sun Rock is like 70%. Yeah,
I smoke hash and I smoke.
He don't even fuck
wax and shit like that. But fuck, I ain't smoke with the other shit, and those things are up there also.
He says he don't even tell people to smoke that shit.
Not like that, but dude, I bet you that shit'll put you on your ass.
He said it's too much for me, dog.
He probably got knocked out.
If it's too much for Snoop Dogg, you probably shouldn't smoke that shit.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, you really shouldn't smoke something that's that potent because you probably will fuck yourself up somehow. Like
you probably would jump off a cliff or
just be that. Too fucked up.
Just get butt ass.
There's no point to be that fucked up. Like you're gonna be stuck in a chair. You probably pass out. You end up drooling on yourself. It's not a good look. You might as well just get high where you can function.
Is that what weed does these days?
Well, something like that. I can only imagine. I'm only imagining that might happen because
marijuana.
Yeah, that's what that would probably be called. But shit,
yeah.
I'd rather just smoke my dro. You know what I'm saying? Some hash, some wax. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm good to go.
I'm gonna put some Moon Rock in your shit.
I'll smoke that shit just to try it.
What he said is he takes regular weed and then he takes the Moon Rock and just kind of sprinkles it on top of his regular weed.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to do. Yeah. Do that shit with the keef, also the shit that comes off on the bottom of the grinder.
Right.
Sprinkle that shit in the blunt.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Hey, I don't smoke anymore, man. I kind of miss these days, but maybe one day I'll come back.
Smoke the ganja.
Right. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa out here trying to get his hustle on.
Smoke some. Smoke with your boy. No.
Yeah, he's coming out with a new album too, Rolling Papers Part 2, which should be coming soon. So
that shit better be that. Yeah.
Sad day for hip hop heads my age, and this is just a sad day.
Oh my god, that means it's a sad day for me. I don't even know what I'm sad for now. What's going on?
Your boy.
Do I know what's going on? I probably do know what's going on.
Your boy.
It's not my boy. If it's sad, why is it my boy?
Your boy DMX, aka Darkman X.
Yeah, that is my boy, man.
He was your boy.
He's still my boy.
He was your boy.
Hey yo, it's DM to the X.
DMX was at a show recently, and he just looked.
Apparently, I could have performed it for him better.
I think the people in the crowd were performing it for him better.
Oh shit,
they were.
Yeah, apparently he was just growling. I'm just
mumbling. He was being a mumble rapper. He's being a fucking mumble.
He was doing his verses in the mumble rap this day and age. He probably thought the crowd was young, the kids were young, and they're like, they're gonna feel this. I'm gonna do it to relate to them.
Yeah. This sucks though because
It's like, dude, are you?
Gotta live my life like it's one more road to
Mumbling that shit.
Man, it just sucks, man, because
that's sad.
At one point, we know, we all know.
We know his story.
We know he's got.
He has drug addiction, drug issues. He became a pastor. I thought that's what
he was impersonating FBI agents. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of shit.
He's done a lot of shit.
He should probably be in prison for like a long time right now. But what's crazy is he's kind of like a childhood, like, I don't want to say hero,
man. If
I
needed to get hype for anything,
right, DMX
was in my ears. To this day, I would still probably jam him over most of this shit, like, to get hype. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. I would go see a DMX show, just not like
that,
this.
not like
this.
Yeah, that's what people were mad at, because people were expecting.
It's like, dog, DMX can go and like tour for the rest of his life and make money for the rest of his life, just doing
old shit,
party up in here. Okay,
and Rough Riders anthem.
Rough Riders anthem.
That's it.
All right, he can even.
That's all he has to do.
What these bitches want from a nigga,
and have Cisco come out.
Yeah, they could. What they want? You like I hit that note.
What these niggas want from a nigga? No, that's like. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I got Keisha, Tisha, Pisha,
Tanisha,
Felicia,
Ranisha,
Risha.
I was just saying.
LaQuisha, Quita, Diva,
Lisa, Mita, look. No.
It just sucks, man, because I grew up off of DMX. So
I have all his albums, man.
Yeah, a lot of people, there's probably a lot of kids that see DMX and they just see like a junkie.
Yeah, and it's sad because they don't know what the fuck he contributed.
At one point, DMX was the illest nigga in the game.
He was the man.
He was the nigga.
Yeah.
For like 3 or 4 albums straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Was nobody fucking with this nigga?
Fucking locks around his neck, like big ass chains. I mean,
right.
Like not even a real chain. I'm talking about like the shit you chain up your fence with and shit. Right. Like wrapped around there with a lock and just with his dogs on the 4-wheelers, the ATVs, and all that shit. He had the game locked up. Everybody was getting hyped. Rough Riders blew up.
Yeah. Jay-Z wasn't even popping like that yet. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to get in there and he just wasn't making it past DMX at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was.
So when I see, and Jay-Z is my favorite rapper of all time, but to see this happen to DMX, like if you would have told me when Rough Riders anthem was out, that this nigga was gonna turn into like a junkie and just be like, I would have never seen that shit.
I want to believe it. I'm like, get out of here.
I'm like, nah.
This was gonna be in the game forever.
Nah, he's the illest of all time. Yeah. He's the greatest.
I'm surprised that the rest of the people from Rough Riders, Eve and all them, let him come out there.
What are you gonna tell DMX? What are you gonna tell DMX? Don't do that shit.
Yeah, that's
She's
true.
gonna be like, hey yo, fuck you.
Yeah.
I do what I want.
Yeah.
What you bitches want from my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. What are you gonna tell DMX? He probably like, I made you. I am Rough Riders.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm gonna go shed a thug.
Go watch Belly.
Yeah. Or Romeo Must Die. Wasn't he in that?
Yeah, Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die, right.
Steven Seagal.
So was Drag On.
Yeah.
Drag On had a little. Hey, he was trying to get in there, dog. He was putting his people on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's sad, but shout out to DMX still, man. Yeah, I hope, man, get right, bruh.
Listen, he's never gonna get right, and he's never gonna drop music
ever again.
It's never gonna feel the same as it did.
It never will.
It's never gonna feel the same.
Didn't he try to come out with something at one point? And it was
he did. Yeah, he came out with this. Yeah, he came out with a couple songs here. He came out with a song recently that was actually kind of hot, but at the same time, it was like kind of washed. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think he's ever gonna really reach that
pinnacle no more.
It's over.
He ain't gonna make it. Yeah, it is.
But I still have respect for X for what he did.
Yeah, for what he did, and I still got your albums, bro, and I still jam that motherfucker.
Speaking of old washed rappers, your boy Weezy F Baby. If y'all haven't watched the Dave Chappelle stand up where he's making fun of Lil Wayne, saying, what was he saying? Pussy juice?
Pussy juice.
It was fucking hilarious, bro. Yeah,
Pussy
y'all haven't watched
juice.
it yet. Y'all have to,
Pussy juice.
y'all have to watch it. Your boy Lil Wayne was performing recently.
Man.
Somebody threw a drink at him. And we just sent for the Goon Squad to come.
He said, Goons, come out.
And the Goon Squad came out like.
First one that come out and it's like.
He had to call twice. I said
Goons, come on stage.
And then he told the Goons, now throw that shit back at them.
Yeah.
And the Goons was looking around like.
Who?
So what?
At who? Just anybody? It's a lawsuit, bro.
Look, it's my first day, alright?
Eventually, I think the bottle might have got thrown back, but just thrown. I don't know. I think I seen that shit get thrown back.
Yeah, you trying to decide a riot, Wayne?
But yeah, it was after he was like, whoever that was fucked it up for y'all. I ain't performing no more. We're done.
Listen, this isn't a new thing for Wayne. Wayne has done this a few times. Wayne has said, you know what? Fuck this show. A few times.
I understand if someone fucks it up like that, you can. Not only can he almost caused the riot because that dude could have just got his ass stomped because people were there to pay for it, were mad, whatever.
I mean, you never know who it is though.
But the people right next to him might have seen him and they're like,
there's always one person that sees.
Yeah, that saw. They're standing right behind him and they see him throw and they're like.
But here's the thing: do you think he was throwing the? I know, right?
Right in the back of the head.
Do you think that they're throwing a drink at him because they don't like him, or you think they're throwing a drink at him because they love him?
You never know.
You see what I'm trying to say?
That's the thing.
Are you mad at a fan that's like, oh my God, I love you so much, I'm going to throw my drink at you?
And maybe you'll respond to my drink and I'll get some kind of feel. They throw it, pow, peg him right in the face and shit. Ouch.
I'm just saying, it's not always hate.
That's not always hate, but, I mean, yeah, because if they're there to see him, why would they throw it?
Why would you throw a drink at him? Yeah.
If it ain't, you just in the moment, happy.
I never understood this shit. People go to these shows and they go to, like, throw shit at people.
I don't get that.
You remember, I think, was it Method Man had got into it with the Juggalos from Insane Clown Posse? And they threw a beer at him, like a full beer can, and he, like, bleeding from his eye and shit.
Oh, shit.
They threw a full beer can at his fucking head.
Not cool.
Yeah, apparently he was, like, pissing off the Juggalos.
It's fucking crazy.
Y'all know who the Juggalos is? You want to talk about fan bases? Go check out the Juggalos. Go check out the Juggalos. All right,
those guys don't play.
Yeah, those guys
painted up.
Those guys are insane. You know what I'm saying?
Painted up,
right? They got the Juggalo face paint and everything.
Everything.
But
don't fuck with them.
Yeah,
and I ain't saying don't fuck with them. Like don't fuck with them. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. I'm saying don't fuck with them.
I don't want to get hit with a fucking beer can.
Exactly.
Walking in the Walmart parking lot.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to have those problems.
I'm actually down.
Wayne is also talks about Wayne. He said,
"I'm actually down."
Yeah, Wayne is. They've been also talking about Wayne possibly going to Rock Nation. Just so everybody knows, I don't think he's actually with Rock Nation. He may be doing some sort of management deal or something. But I think everybody thinks that when you see people, they say they signed to Rock. 9 times out of 10, they're not signing an actual label deal; they're signing a management deal, which is a completely different set of things going on.
Yeah, completely different.
Right.
Had me thrown off at first. I really thought at first I was like, Wayne's with the Rock? What?
Right. Yeah.
That's how I first took it.
That's been going on for a while though.
Exactly. That's my first reaction. I said, "What?" I was like, "It finally happened." Because when I saw that, I was like, "That could have happened a long time ago." Yeah. But then I was like, "But there was always that stipulation. He has a contract that he's under,
right?
So you can't get away from that,
right?"
Birdman said, "Nah, bruh."
Right. Oh, you're not. No. Mm-mm. Wayne ain't going nowhere. Sorry, y'all. Carter 5 ain't never coming out.
He's mine.
That shit is over.
Yeah.
Wayne is trapped in the deal he's never getting out of.
No, you gotta just perform his old songs over. That's it.
You just made it sound like he was living hell. He's got to perform his old songs over and over.
It's Groundhog's Day, bro. It's Groundhog's Day. He wakes up every day and he has the same.
I've always wondered about this, right? Like the artists that they have like a nice catalog and they go and perform and they perform the same fucking 10 songs every night. Do you think that shit would get boring after a while? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, does it get boring or do you by the last performance, have you perfected it? Like, made it the best
Yeah,
show
but is
ever. Like, whereas the first one
Yeah.
didn't compare this because you're like, I could have did this, and then you start thinking, so you throw it in the next one, and the next one you think, I could have did this, and
But
then
you
you
still
keep
having
adding
fun,
to it. If you do that, you might be having fun if you keep adding to it. If you do
you
the
know
same thing over and over.
You know the reactions. You know what you know.
Like, if you do from the first show and it's like everything's choreographed,
Right.
like, then yeah, it's going to be boring.
Yeah.
Like, you got to kind of
some people
improvise. You got to.
Some people choreograph what looks like improvising.
Yeah.
I was actually reading
yeah.
about a Prince. This was way back, but
Excuse me.
they were saying they would have like the jam sessions.
Yeah.
Right, where he's performing and shit like that. But you know when the band just goes to like just a jam session, they just like jamming out for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just them
just
playing
like
music.
going wild and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They would practice that shit to make it look like it was
Just
improvised,
freestyle.
like it just freestyle, like it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they practiced when they were going to do the jam session, and it felt like it was. You know,
well, see, that's actually doing a good show when you can actually make it feel like that.
Right.
But you actually had it.
They would spend 8 weeks trying to get that down.
Yeah, you really had to practice that shit to really get it down. You can't fuck it up. You have to have it perfect. Right. So, yeah, I mean,
but you gotta make it look natural too. That's what I'm saying. Like you performing the same songs over and over and over and over and over.
It has to get boring. Right. It does have to get boring.
Like just think about Afro Man. He goes and performs because they got high. Do you think he's tired of performing that fucking song, bro?
If it's making him money, maybe not. But at the same time, he does hate. It's like a gift and a curse. Right. You know what I'm saying? I guess Vanilla Ice said it best. You know what I'm saying? He fucking hates. He hates Ice Baby. You know what I'm saying? He hates Ice Baby. Dope. But it is his fucking money maker. Right. Well, to this day, still.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Well,
he put it into it.
He put it into it.
Do you remember? Side note. Do you remember when VH1 was doing "We're Gonna Kill These Videos"? We're never going to play it again.
Put them in the vault.
And they were like...
I remember that shit.
Until they were destroying the tapes. Yeah. And they had Vanilla Ice on there.
Oh, somebody has it recorded.
You can find this on YouTube, y'all. Look this up. Vanilla Ice... Destroys Ice Baby or something like that. Yeah. He took it back to his tape, and this motherfucker went like a little over the top. Hey,
Rob Van Winkle still has to live up to Ice Baby.
Yeah. You could tell he was like...
He became a rock star, and he performed Ice Baby as a rock song.
He was like... Ice, baby!
Vanilla ice, baby! Like, rock song all of a sudden. Like, he embraces it, but he hates it. Like, that's what I'm saying. They hate it. There's like that taste in their mouth that is like...
It's like being a child star. Right? Yeah. And they're like, hey! Like, if they see Jimmy from fucking Dynamite!
Yeah.
And every time they see him, he does that shit. For 30, 40 years of that shit, you just want to fucking shoot yourself in the head.
He's like, I'm tired of saying that. If I hear Dynamite one more motherfucking time.
Yeah. Like fucking Dave Chappelle is like...
I don't want to hear, I'm Rick James, bitch.
And somebody just comes and says that shit. That shit's got to be annoying as fuck.
It has to be.
In the beginning, it's probably like awesome as shit, but then after a while, you're like, man, fuck this shit.
Eventually, it's like, man, that's 5 years old. I'm tired of it. Like, fuck. Like, after that, it's like, fuck, man. Like, it was cool when it first happened. Yeah. I liked it, but, yeah. After 5 years,
it's fucking over.
Actually, before that, but, after a while, it's like, get the fuck out of here. I'm tired of that. Move to the next thing.
Right. We're gonna get into some other news, man.
That's the next one. You see?
We'll get into some other news. Your boy MGK recently was at a show.
Yeah, I'm like on the fence with that guy.
We're gonna talk about this. MGK he did a show, had heart pains, chest pains.
Yeah. Serious shit.
Yeah, he had to leave off stage.
He had to go off.
And he came back out and finished the show. People thought he was having like a heart attack or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But turns out he's actually shooting a movie. He does a lot where he's doing a lot of his own stunts.
Yeah.
So he just had pains. I think he went to go get checked out by like a medic or EMS or something like that. And he's like, "No, you good. You just got pains." And he just finished the show. He did. What did you say? He said something before the end of his.
Yeah. He later posted this. He posted it. He wrote, I went back out and finished that show because we're fucking champions. That was his post.
What if he's really having a heart attack and talks like that? It's like, yo,
we're fucking champions.
Yeah, he just dies.
We finish our shit. No.
Yeah, man. Listen, I know MGK shows are pretty crazy.
That's some serious shit, though.
Yeah. Y'all can't play around with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't play with that.
You cannot play with that shit. That's some real shit. Yeah. You better cancel that show if you start feeling like that. Like, don't go out there and try to perform and be a champion, because you're gonna be a laying out on the stage champion.
Right.
Like,
I know there's a lot of artists that probably do a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? While they're doing these shows and stuff like that, give them that liquid courage and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it can be detrimental to you, man.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And we talking about being on the road, you're not getting no sleep, you're in the studio recording.
You're in this city this night, the next night you're in another state. You know what I'm saying?
You're in a whole other time zone and shit.
Yeah, a whole other time. I mean, shit. I mean, it's
you
tough.
Get jet lag. That shit will fuck you up, man. You know what I mean?
That's why people have breakdowns and shit.
Hell yeah.
Because they can't take it. They end up in a hospital and shit. Yeah.
Like Rick Ross. Or Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Breakdowns in the middle of shit. Mariah Carey, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have breakdowns too. I mean, just, a whole bunch of shit. You know, just make sure you take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself, man.
You gotta take care of yourself.
Are you a fan of MGK?
That's what I'm saying. I have on and off, like, with him, like, there's some shit that's dope, and then there's some shit that I hear that I'm just like, I'm not feeling that. And then he'll come out with something a little later, I'm like, ain't that bad, that's pretty dope. And then something else, I'm like, yeah. It's a little on and off. Like, I feel him here, don't feel him here, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm a little on the fence with him, because it's like, every once in a while, like, go on this side and on the other side, I'll be like, I ain't feeling that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never liked MGK.
No.
I've never liked him. Because I feel like he's got a dope style, but I don't feel like he really be saying too much.
Nah, you don't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he does, like, he's talking about something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking that away from him.
Yeah, I know what you say. But I know what you're saying.
It doesn't really move me. It doesn't really, you ain't
connecting.
Yeah, it doesn't connect with me. No disrespect to MGK, because
you just don't connect.
You know, like, I like to see people shine or whatever. I'm not hating on him or whatever, but I just don't. It's just like different his music. Yeah. It's just you can't relate. I can't relate to some of his shit.
Yeah, you can't relate to it. I just don't really. I can feel that, because that kills me for some artists where I just can't relate to it. It's just like I can't actually feel you.
I like Ritz better.
Oh, no doubt.
I like Ritz better. I feel like Ritz is way better. He's like way.
Oh, and that's actually when I'm thinking about artists that I actually can relate to. I can relate to Ritz. Ritz,
and it sucks too, because I'm like comparing white rappers right now.
It does suck.
And I'm not trying. I don't want to do that, but I just don't think Machine Gun Kelly is that dope. You know what I'm saying? We talk about white rappers too. I didn't like Mac Miller when he first came out.
No.
I didn't like his content.
No.
He's rapping about like pizza and shit. Pizza with his bros. I didn't, I can relate to it. But Mac Miller now, I like Mac Miller now way more than I liked him when he first came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want people to think, oh, you got something against white rappers. No, I don't. I just don't like MGK.
Yeah.
I don't. He's got a dope name though.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly, I like that.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not a real big fan of Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah. So, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Not everybody can be a fan of everything.
You just can't. We gonna roll up out of here, man. We didn't hit an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that time?
It's that time, man. You know what I mean?
Man, I was just getting started on this bottle. No.
Should be over here getting drunk and high.
Nah, I don't get drunk.
Yeah.
Am I drunk? Do I sound drunk?
Nah, you don't sound drunk.
I'm not drunk.
You got anything else before we roll up out of here, man?
Not really, bruh. I mean, all I gotta say is that if you haven't checked it out, go check out that Kendrick Lamar. You tripping if you ain't.
Yeah, go check out Kendrick Lamar, straight up.
Got to.
Let us know what you think in the comments of it.
Hell yeah. Let us know.
If you don't like it.
And shit, another thing is subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio app, YouTube. We're on SoundCloud here and there. Make sure you go to trillmatic.com/truthbetold. You can listen to all our podcast episodes.
Yeah. And our sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Go to trillmatic.com/podweb.
That's right, PODWEB.
Yes, sir. Go to that and get that $10 off a month with that code, host me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go get that and go get your podcast started. Shit.
Right. I think also too, y'all need to let us know if I come across some dope music that you think we should check out. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know.
Okay.
Give us a name. We'll search them up. We'll let you know whether or not we think they're dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
get at us, you know what I'm saying?
Get at us, man. So
okay.
We're gonna roll up out this.
Infidel Castro is out.
That's right. Barry Ross is out too. No, what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.